Yeah, hi there, and these comments are for Anji, and you just made a comment over my website. So in your specific situation, and by the way, I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. Now in your situation, you took the TOEFL IBT exam, you scored 82. So you got 20 on the reading, 20 on the listening, you got 18 on the writing, and 24 on the speaking. Your goal here is to get a minimum of 100. And your weak areas right now, according to you, are writing and listening. You say, I'm confident about my speaking, a little bit confident about reading, so kindly suggest me. All right, Anji, I do have some suggestions. Now keep this in mind. Once you become one of my students, you'll have complete unlimited access to all 700 of my vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, reading, listening, writing, and speaking lessons. So you can do pretty much anything you want, anytime you want, anywhere you want, as long as you have a good internet connection. So my recommendation is I'm going to suggest a study guide for you based on how much time I think it's going to take you to reach your goal. So you're probably looking at about 3 months, a minimum of 3 months, maybe a little longer. So during these 3 months, there's 3 specific things I think you can do to improve your academic English language proficiency. Number 1, make sure you get in the habit of reading about 45 to 60 minutes every day. You can read magazines, newspapers, and longer books. Secondly, get in the habit of practicing listening each day. About the same amount of time, 45 to 60 minutes. For listening, you can watch news, history, documentary, and science programs. Now, if you don't have English TV, you can go on the internet. There's 3 websites that you can check out that are going to be very useful for you. Number 1 is National Public Radio. You can go to Google to learn more about it. Number 2, TED Talks. It's also a good website with a lot of videos, a lot of information to give you good listening practice. And then the third website, if you want to do some quizzes and practice your comprehension with TOEFL style type lectures, go to Randall's Cyber Listening Lab. There you go. Now, you got your first 2 areas, reading and listening practice. Now you want to make sure you're focusing on the main and the most important supporting points of the reading and listening passages and get that information in note form. Now, using your notes each week, write 3 academic summaries of the reading or the listening passages. Each summary should be about 250 words. Now, also each week you can do 3 to 5 oral summaries where you speak about the reading and the listening passage. Now remember, you're using your notes. You're not just reading the passage, but you're using the notes that you've taken down to explain the information. This is very important because now you're practicing not just reading and listening, but you're practicing your integrated writing and integrated speaking areas as well. So those are really the first 2 things, the reading and the listening practice. That gives you about 2 hours every day for the next 90 days. Now my third suggestion is go through my 90-day TOEFL study guide. I will include a link to it in this particular, where you made your comments. And I would spend about 2 hours each day. So now you have maybe about 4 hours each day that you're spending studying TOEFL. Because remember, to get over 100 is not going to be easy. It's going to take a very deliberate, it's going to take a plan, it's going to take a lot of practice. But if you follow my plan, you should be getting close to where you want to be in about 90 days. Now, I can't guarantee anything. Every student is different. We don't study the same. We don't process information the same in our brain. But I'm guessing right now about 3 months of hard study for you to reach your goal. All right, Anji? Anyway, thank you very much for your comments, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.